USC women's lacrosse is 12-3 and have been dominating all season long. Here to help me break down their domination, Josh Cohen. Thanks for joining me today.
The blue pen. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so they just came off a dominating performance against the Colorado Buffs. They defeated them 11-5. It was a dominating performance. What do you got for me first play?
First play, just motion offense at its best. You see two players behind the cage, but Michaela Michael here and Kylie Drexel, two seniors, collaborating for a great goal. Little pick and roll action, delay from Drexel. Michael flashes inside, but it's Kaylee Huff, the freshman midi, that gets the goal.
Okay, well, let's look at this first slide. What are you seeing here?
I'm seeing a whole lot. Jackson will tell you I watched this minimum 50 times the other night. So you have Michaela Michael, prolific goal scorer, arguably the best in the country, drawing two buffs. We'll put X's on the buffs here.
Okay.
Right? Now you see Kylie Drexel, kind of a roll there into this area here, more towards the flank.
Okay.
Now, all of a sudden, as you watch Kaylee Huff here, look now, the eyes always on Michael, but two players, and now a little bit of isolation here. Someone's going to have to slide. That player is Marie Moore, number 2 for the Buffs. So that's what I'm seeing here, and I'm keeping an eye on the midi Huff in the middle.
Okay, so next slide. Now what? What happened?
Yeah, now all of a sudden you don't see Michaela Michael, one of the best goal scorers in the country. Where'd she go? Well, she's out of the picture. This is her shadow up here. I'll even circle that. But now all of a sudden you got a couple buffs that are going to have to track back here, but also account for Michael. And now more airtight coverage here. This is good stuff on Drexel. But now all of a sudden it gets tricky because now Huff is in the middle, but now perimeter play. How do you account for these, especially when Michael's going to dive inside? Plus, key to the motion offense is when you have those two players behind the cage. Drew Jackson and Gabby Klein are chilling there behind, still a threat. So now that's what I'm looking at, watching Huff, watching that she's not moving as much, but she's still in a dangerous goal-scoring position right there in the net mouth.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then how did it develop from there?
When Michaela Michael dives inside here, it's officially on. And for the Buffs, it's officially over. This is a goal, you can see it coming. Michaela Michael here flashes inside, and now problems. Because the slide, as I mentioned, it already came from Marie Moore. That was fine. But now, oh no. Molly Rouser, what do? You have the perimeter, and you have two players to account for. Really tricky situation for the Buffs here. Rouser's going to have to slide up on here. Now Huff is isolated in the middle, and it ends up being an easy goal right on the welcome mat for the freshman Kaylee Huff. That is the key to this motion offense, is getting a midi wide open in the middle somehow, some way. 4 sets of eyes on these two players. Keely, someone's open. It's number 37 in white.
Oh,
great goal.
Let's take one more look at it again.
It's incredible. It's my favorite goal of the season. Michaela Michael here again. They combined so well, those two seniors. There's Michael flashing inside. Huff makes herself available. Again, she didn't do a tremendous amount of running on the play, but always in a dangerous position, and they end up losing track of her.
So they're dominant on offense. I have a feeling they're dominant on defense. What play do you got for me next?
It's what makes them great. It really is. This next play, you might watch it and say, Josh, that's a little mundane. Why are you showing me this? Colorado here working the ball around the perimeter. Again, nothing too exciting. Double team. What's that? Another double, including by Gussie Johns. Check out that. And now another double team throws the ball away. That shot clock, Keely, it's still running. Now you have to recycle, regroup. Not an easy thing to do when playing a defense like this.
Not something you want. I know that.
No,
for sure. Okay,
not at all.
So what are we seeing right here?
Well, it's very simple right here. 1 buff, 2 Trojans. Very simple. Again, everyone's accounted for. If you go behind the cage, you're not in a goal-scoring position, so you're fine there. Everyone is accounted for. And right here, again, where are you going to go? Going to pass inside? I don't think so. Got to continue to delay, run a more down-tempo offense, work it around the back of the cage, because there's no angle to pass or shoot anywhere really incisively. Now, once again, they're behind the cage, and they're saying buff here, buff here. Both sticks are up for USC. So it's not so much a double team, it's both sticks in the passing lane.
They're making their lives hard.
Making their lives hard. And guess who else does that? Gussie Johns, maybe the best netminder in the country.
Wow.
Always aware, always having that peripheral vision, knowing where the threat is, where's the next pass going to go. Well, this right here, maybe not a dangerous pass because all of a sudden, oh no, next slide, another double team. So you pass it out here now. You continue to work it around the perimeter. I see once again 1 buff and 2 Trojans. Now where's your pass? A lateral pass here, that's no threat. I see a defender there. I see a defender there. You could go back again, try to recycle. Shot clock's continuing to dwindle. Ends up throwing a low percentage look, kind of throws it away. Nearly went out of bounds on the far side.
Wow.
So it's USC just doubling. Very simple, but their attentiveness, really, their commitment and their understanding at the defensive end, really something special on this play.
All right, well, now that we saw that from you, let's take one more look at it again.
Oh, let's do it. Again, you're looking now maybe hopefully and saying maybe not so boring. Because it just looks like they're working it around and they squander possession and it's not the coolest play ever. But look at the angle and spatial denial by all of the USC defenders. Coach Monday will tell you that is the key. You win it at the defensive end. Colorado did not score a goal in the second half of this game. That was a big reason why.
That's huge. You said defense is mundane, but it also wins you championships.
Yes, it
Where
does.
do you think this team is going?
To the Natty. Thank you for asking me.
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks for joining us, Josh. You can catch the women of Troy as they head up north for their season finale. First on, they take on Stanford on Friday at 5.